G'days, I'm the Hopfot, and welcome to The Hunter. Now, I'll probably say now, if you're really absolutely seriously against hunting, can't even stand it in a video game, turn away now. But please don't go, because this could be a nice little time to have a bit of a chat, get to know each other a little better, get to know each other's inner, deeper thoughts. Even a little bit of quiet time with nature. G'day's JD. So, anyway, I actually just started playing this again just recently and thought, oh shit, I should actually record this. You also noticed too, last week there were no videos. I wasn't really feeling too well. So, yeah. Hang on. Sorry, just talking to JD here. Now, JD was one of the guys I was playing with only just last night, actually. I was playing a bit of multiplayer. I thought, you know, I've never actually gone to multiplayer on this game, but now that I've got the NBN with better internet connection, I might actually jump in. Not bad. Yourself, mate? And yeah, it's actually kind of more fun to play with other people because, like, you've got that extra element. Like, there he is. He's 830 meters away that way. Yeah, so, yeah, it was actually nice to just have this bit of an element of just having a few other people around, basically, as you're wandering around. So, where we are, actually, I need to get some things here. I just realised. What's that? That's a hog caller. I don't need a hog caller, so we can get rid of that. What I'm going to want is my moose caller, because of where we are. Get rid of that hog bait. We can get rid of that rangefinder, that's just taking up space. We want the reindeer and the doe. What is it? A roe deer or something like that? Roe deer caller. Let's start off with those two because they're the ones I'm most likely to run into. If there's anything else. So yeah. So what we have here is a 7mm Magnum. That's this rifle here. I believe that's what it's called. In fact, yeah, let's just quickly talk about what we've got here. So let's actually talk about the game, The Hunter. The Hunter is, of course, a hunting simulation game where you just go in and you hunt various animals. Now, before, again, if you're against hunting, you probably really shouldn't be watching. I'm not 100% against hunting. I'm against hunting for sport. I'm against hunting for, you know, well, I'm against poaching is what I'm actually against. I'm seriously against poaching. You know, poaching is absolutely terrible. So yeah, this is a 7mm Magnum break action rifle. And what was the other one? Just, well, I know I'm constantly on the left and right on tangents. My future brother-in-law loves setting me up on a tangent because he loves to see how quickly I can change from one subject to another. That's a 243 bolt action rifle, so we'll get back to talking about that in a bit. So we've just got the normal Nosler ballistic tip and the 7mm Magnum rounds with these two scopes. I'm not going to bother trying to really tell you what they are. So anyone who actually knows the game knows what I have. Now, JD say anything? No, he hasn't replied. So yeah, in regards to... Oh, that one guy, he was on last night too. So yeah, in regards to hunting, I'm not against it. I'm today's guy. Yeah, I'm not against it because it is beneficial to go hunting. You know, once upon a time, mankind was a predator to a lot of animals. You know, back when we were hunter-gatherers. Obviously, those days are gone, but you know, nowadays. We don't do that so much, but we do as well, though, in the same way with hunting. And what it is it enacts population control. You know, hunting reserves and standardized hunting exist for reasons, and they're basically for things like population control to make sure that certain populations don't outbreed themselves. You know, overbreed end up with too high of a population. They end up eating up all their vegetation. Next thing you know, there's no more food for them left, and then the entire species goes extinct because there's nothing left for them to eat. Take, for example, the culling of wolves in certain areas. What was that? That was weird. So, in fact, I better load this gun up too. One thing to always make sure of in this game, make sure your guns are loaded. But yeah, you know, it's... Take, for example, yeah, there was a species of grey wolf or something, I think it was. Oh, he's 1,840. Okay. The species of grey wolf that once upon a time got wiped out, and all of its prey therefore begun to run rampant. And next thing you know, they'll start wiping themselves out or spreading into areas we don't want them to go, or they can't go, and all that sort of thing. Basically, hunting is for a good purpose. What they ended up having to do was reintroduce the grey wolf to get the population control under again. Are there hands here? Forgot lots around. I think so. What the hell? What the hell's a ptarmigan? Oop, connection issues. Oh, that was close. Ah, someone else has joined in. Wild Hunter. I think I may have come across him last time too. So yeah, you know, I just... hunting isn't all that bad. And that's the thing, and on that subject too, a lot of the time... Ooh, hang on, that was a reindeer. That way. So let's get our reindeer thingamabobber ready right here. I'm going to stay right where I am now. I'm not going to move, so we can have a bit of time to chat here. Just make some noise. So what that imitates is that's the sound of a reindeer brushing his antlers up against a tree trunk. So that gets the male antlers thinking, oh, there's another buck out there who wants in on my women, and he comes out and he fights him for his women, or something like that. You know how it is. These past few days, that one guy and DJ DAD. So yeah, no, basically with hunting, it's not bad. Like when people see on Facebook someone who's what's the word? You know, they've gone out and shot some animal, and then they posted up a picture of them by the animal after they've shot it, and a whole bunch of people jump up and go, "Oh, you evil person! You killed such a beautiful creature!" Blah 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 blah. Quite often that is, and when it goes viral and all that sort of stuff, quite often they are actually warranted in saying that to this person, because a lot of the ones that get made viral are generally where they've actually gone hunting outside of regulations. So, but meanwhile, in certain countries, you go to a reserve, a particular reserve and such, and what happens is they pay to hunt something. They literally walk in and say, I want to shoot something, and here's money. And they take that money. Now what that money does is it helps fund the reserve, it helps take care of the animals and all that sort of stuff. And what... And we've got a moose over that way, so we're going to get our moose caller out. We're going to attract one of these two animals this way. Hang on. There we go. And let me just do this one again. Oh yeah, she heard that. Whatever that was, it heard it. Sweet, it's coming this. It'll be coming this way because it responded. So we're going to crouch right down here. We're just going to lie here and wait till we see something moving. Hey, we're glitching through the rock. Okay, we're going to actually kneel. Just stay kneeled, right there. So yeah, so they pay this money to the reserve. And the reserve, obviously, they take that money, and that money goes towards funding the reserves, keeping the animals safe, and all that sort of stuff. And what they actually do is they get them to hunt a very particular and specific animal. In the case of basically they say, right, here's this rhino. He's been going around picking fights. He's killed several other animals. He's endangering the rest of his species, and he's extremely old. He needs to go. Basically, it's a rhino gone insane, and he's running around killing other rhinos. Now, you might think, oh, but it's a rhino. They're in danger. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that rhinos are no longer actually on the endangered species list. Anyway, if I'm wrong, go ahead and say so in the comments below. But, yeah, no movement over there. Good enough, cool. Oh yeah, they're definitely hearing me. And they're through there somewhere. So, oh, hang on. I think I see movement. It's probably just the trees. Nah, just the trees. But yeah, anyway. So, they go in, they pay the money, they tell him, you know, here's this animal, he's being a dick, he's a bit of an arsehole, we need to get rid of him, he needs to be put down. So, off you go. And they also, you know, the people that go out and do this, they make sure that they kill it with the first shot. And if they don't kill it with the first shot, they make sure they finish the job, that they kill that animal and that it suffers as little as possible. Now, obviously, you can't just go up to the thing and shoot it point blank to make sure you actually kill it. You know, and they still want to have a little bit of a sport about it. I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they actually enforce the use of drugs, you know, drug the animal and put it to sleep real nice and quick sort of thing. Either way, you get to shoot it. You get to be all manly and shit and show your skill, and all womanly if you're a woman who loves to go hunting. You know, you get to be all tough and go shoot an animal and say, yeah, I killed that. It's, but yeah, you know, you still get to do all that. And I'm not into that at all. You know, I've got other ways to prove I'm manly. Yeah. But, yeah, so, like, they pay all this money, and it actually goes to help the reserves and such. So, and it's animal control. So you've got this rhino who's going around being a dick, killing all the other animals, including his own species. That was a red fox. Somewhere off that way. And yeah, so they get you to basically put it to sleep. Oh, I heard that. Right. No, track it. Yeah. And it's over there still. What's that though? That's probably just another tree. Yeah, it's just a tree looking like a moose. Sorry, I thought I could see a moose because of the distance, the graphics, and all that jazz. So yeah, hunting is actually helpful for the animals. If you don't believe me, go ahead and, up in the search bar up the top there, go ahead and type in Adam ruins hunting, or something on those lines. Basically, ooh, Adam ruins everything. There we go. There it is. Come on, give me the spot. Okay. It is a female moose. Oh, there's another one. They are female mooses. Now, normally... Alright, bear with me. In the real world, I would not shoot a female moose. Especially if it was, say, during a season when they might have cars. Unless that's actually allowed. If it's allowed, then I'll probably do it. If it's part of population control. But in all honesty, in the end, I wouldn't do any hunting myself anyway. Go down quick. Go down quick. Okay, I've now got to find both of those mooses and make sure... Hang on. Yeah, guys are thinking I probably shot the moose that they just found the tracks of. So yeah, now I have to go down there and I have to find blood trails and try and track and find those moose and finish them. Because if they haven't died and they're still, and if they're like lying down somewhere wounded, I have to find them and end it for them. You know, you're not allowed to have them suffer. Because even in this game, you get penalised for not making a clean kill. Now, obviously, I didn't make a clean kill on either of them. First one, I tried going for a headshot. I must have just missed and got it through the skull, or through the back or something. Whereas the second one, I was really hoping to try and aim for the heart and lungs, but I must have hit it somewhere around the back. So here we go. We got the blood trail here. It's a body shot. Damn it. Says on there it hasn't gone far, but now I know both of them ran this way. Oh, definite body shot. So she ran off that way. So we're going to start running now. Now, I'll just let the guys know that we're recording. I like to let people know when I'm, and I just spelt moment wrong. I like to let people know when I'm recording videos and stuff, because I don't want them to suddenly find out, oh, Jesus, you know, he's recording a video. That's the track of the other one. I want to try and track just one at a time. All Netflix and Stan. And YouTube. Sorry, the guys down there just basically going on about who watches TV these days anyway. And that's a good point. Who does watch TV these days anyway? I don't know of anyone that watches TV these days. Well, actually, not even my parents technically watch TV these days. Like they'll record a lot of stuff and watch it that way. Okay, I think I've lost the trail on one, so I'm gonna see if I can. No, that's a fox. Damn it! All right, that's the fox again over there. Shit, I've lost the trail. Right, I need to go back and find the trail and then find that moose, because we can't have that injured moose running around. I need to find it, and I really hope I do find it, because you get in trouble if you don't. Can't find my mooses. And he starts fleeing again in this direction. God damn it, where is it? That's a moose. Is that my moose? You know what? We're just going to try and make this one a clean shot. Clean shot right through the lungs and heart. Perfect. Alright, so that's what you want to try and do most of the time. So we're just going to go up and collect that one. Ooh! Skill level up on the 7mm Magnum. And there's this one. Ah, thank God. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I just hit my window key then and I lost visual. Right, thank God. This is one of the moose that I shot. One of them. So, I got no score because the poor bugger had to suffer for quite a while. The first one, left hind leg. Second one, body, right lung and heart. So that was the one that ended it. Oh man, yeah, no trophy shot for that one, because I don't like how that ended, that one. Alright, so now we go back, we find the footprints of the other one, and we now need to find where it has gone. The mooses are amassing. Sorry, I can't spell for shit sometimes when I'm trying to type quickly. What's this? Moose roaming. So is this the other moose I shot? Alright. Just to be sure, I'm going to head back to where I was. It looks like this may have been the other moose that came down. Just looking at the pattern of where it's walking. So I shot it over where the red dot is on the map down there. So you look down there, there's a little map in my hand. It shows a little red dot. That red dot, I marked where I shot them right after I shot them. That's where I got out the binoculars and I clicked and you heard like a beep noise. That was just me marking them. So this looks like another moose that was walking down this way. Come on, sweetheart, where'd you go? Not finding any other tracks around here of the moose I'm looking for. Oh look, we found Stonehenge. Oh moose, where are you, moose? I must find you. Hello, Mr. Moose. Yeah, moosey, 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 moosey. Okay, a fruit bat. Sorry, guy said one of the guys was saying, "What the hell? Foxes can fly?" And I'm like, "Must be a flying fox," which is an actual animal here in Australia for those who don't live here. Okay, look, there's your poo. There's the tracks that are roaming this way. So they're the ones I'm going to keep following, because the other ones seem to have been just leading me back. And that's the thing I love about playing multiplayer in this, is you can hear the other guys off in the distance hunting. And every now and then you hear this boom. Yeah, this is pretty much most of the game, running around trying to find things. Well, not running around, because if you're running around trying to find things, then you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, come on, moose, where are you? I'm sorry, this is probably really boring. Now, it got exciting there for a bit, then it got boring.
One eternity later.
I'm leaning towards giving up finding this moose. Which I really don't want to do, because I'm going to get in trouble. Reindeer! Fleeing! This way. Alright, so there was a reindeer around here when I shot my my moose, and he took off this way.
A few moments later.
Ooh, I heard that. That was a reindeer. In that direction. And that reindeer somewhere among those trees. So what I'm going to do is get myself a bit of high ground up here. Crouch down. Move slowly. And I'm pretty sure I saw two of them. Yep, there's the other one. Any more? Nope. Okay, they're heading that way, which is good. They're not coming towards me. Sorry, I just went out of camera there. Okay, let me just twist you around, because I'm going to be doing some leaning forwards in this. There we go. Much better. And we've even got a nice speck of dust up here. Let me just clean your face off. There you go. Shouldn't use my finger, but hey, stuff it. What I really should be doing is keeping an eye on these deer. Oh, it's a female. Is the other one a male, maybe? I honestly wouldn't know how to identify male from female with deer myself, personally. But I might be able to find out in a second. That's a male, right. So the male have that big white patch around the neck. Oh, that was a clean kill! Alright, I think we'll go and collect this one, and we may just call it there. So let's go down here. So again, let's have a look. We got right lung and left lung, so straight through both lungs. He had no chance, he just dropped. Trophy integrity, 100%. Wound time, 0 seconds. Beautiful. Lower is better. Score, 380. Harvest value, 100. CSS, 32.6. Alright, let's do the trophy shot, and we will call it at that. Now, no, stay there. No. In fact, you know what? That will do. That's just good enough. That's going to be good enough, I reckon. Line that shot up. Here we go, and snap. Look at that. Beautiful shot. So yeah, there we go. Again, sorry if you don't like hunting. Really, honestly, I'm not for it myself. This is a game. Really. This is just a game. I probably would never do this myself in real life unless it is for survival reasons. And that's my own survival. But hey, why don't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and go check out some of my other videos. Because I've got a lot of videos on my channel now. We've got videos of old games, we've got videos of new games, we've got videos of games that have been out for a couple of years. So go ahead, check out all my other videos. Also, hit subscribe down below so you can get more of my videos when they come out, so you'll know, get get notifications and all that jazz. You know, got to hit that little bell icon to get that. I'm a bit all over the shop. Let me start again. Go and check out some of my other videos. I got a lot of videos, both old, new, and not so new. And why don't you also go ahead, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon next to it so you get a notification when I upload. Uploads are Saturday and Sunday mornings at 8:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Also, smash that like button down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!